Hey you guys, how are you? This is Sheriff Withrow coming to you from my monthly video, which hasn't been monthly. I've missed the past couple months. I apologize for that. It's been a little crazy around here with stuff going on, all positive, but we're back at it again. So this one might be a little bit longer right now. You might notice that I'm in my suit and tie today. I just came back from our Capitol up in Sacramento, and I was up there fighting for a bill that we wrote and had Assemblyman Villapudua carried for us and introduced. And it was a bill to fight catalytic converter thefts that are going on right now. It's kind of a difficult situation we're in law enforcement right now, because catalytic converters are devastating people throughout our community and throughout our state and the nation. And it's just out of control right now. We know how impactful this is, but it's a very difficult crime to prosecute because technically it's not a crime to have a cut-off catalytic converter in your car. So if we catch people with those and we want to send it to the DA can't file on it because they can't prove what car it came from. They don't have serial numbers, anything like that. So we introduced AB 2398 through Assemblyman Villapudua's office, and I went up, and Assemblyman Villapudua and I testified in front of the committee and asked them to approve this bill so it could go to the floor and get voted on. Unfortunately, they did not want to move the bill forward. They were concerned about additional punishment, I think, to the offenders, and I wish they'd have been more concerned about the victims of these crimes and how devastating it can be to our community for people to lose their cars and the expense to try and repair that. So I really appreciate Assemblyman Villapudua's fighting for this. He's going to continue the fight. But really, if you've been impacted by this, and all of us really know somebody who has, please reach out to your local politicians and ask them to fight for this, because we need to hold people accountable for this to stop this from happening. It's devastating families. So that's why I'm like this, dressed like this, and that's what I did this morning. So a couple other things we got going on. We got 3 new buildings going up here at the office. Very excited about that. They're supposed to be finished by the year 24-25. And we've got a new training facility, 35,000 square foot approximately, facility for us to train and have locker rooms and classes and stuff, because we're just bursting at the seams in this building. We're going to have a new training facility for inmates out at the Honor Farm to train them to be able to get decent paying jobs and stuff when they leave here and stop their life of crime. So I'm excited about that, and we're getting a new evidence room because our evidence room is just a mess, and we need to bring it up to the industry standards, and this is going to give us the room to do that. So very excited about that. Another thing is, I really like to publicly thank the Board of Supervisors and our CAO for the support they've been showing us in trying to get our staffing back up to where it needs to be. I've talked about this before. They've really stepped up with pay incentives for people to get hired and pay raises for the different the COs and the deputies, and that really helps us be competitive in this market to attract people to come work for us. So that's working really well. We're getting close to getting up to full staffing on the operational side, and we're working real hard on the correctional side. So if you're looking for a job, we're still hiring, so take a look at the website there. As I mentioned that, there are 3 jobs open right now through the county. There's office assistant specialist that's open right now, there's inmate labor specialist that's open right now, and the work program specialist, where you work out at AWP over there. And so if you're looking for a job, go on to the county website, look at those, pull them up, see what you qualify for. It's a great opportunity for you and a great place to work. The other thing I want you to know is that our SSD unit, our Special Services Division, and the Zebra units have just been out working their buns off. They've been assigned to the country club area for about the past month, made major impact there, hitting people down on probation and paroles and making sure that they're staying within the guidelines that they've been released on, and being very proactive against gang members and things like that, and car stops and all type of thing. Made a huge impact in the country club area, and now we're going to move to another area of Stockton to make sure that we are moving around in the county and the pockets areas to impact crime in a very positive way through their proactive law enforcement. So thank you to the Zebra units. They've just been really killing it out there. And then what else we got going? We've got a bunch of deputies and correctional officers that we've hired recently that are just clearing training. That means they're going to be able to go out and on the streets work on their own as a deputy or the same as a CO within the facility. That's huge. That helps us lower our overtime and our response times out on the street. And it's just an amazing thing to get this many bodies back out on. And hopefully by July 1, when we get our folks back from Lathrop, we'll be fully staffed on the streets. So we're very excited about that. It's never been that way since I've been here in my entire career. So excited about that. And then the last thing I just want to mention is we had a couple Officer of the Year ceremonies here. The Italian Athletic Club did their yearly one, and Stephen Mitchell on a patrol side from SSD was chosen as Officer of the Year there. And then the American Legion Post down in Tracy, Michael Alexander was chosen as the South County Officer of the Year. So very proud of both of them. Amazing officers. We're blessed to have them working in our community. So we really appreciate their hard work and those organizations recognizing them. So, hey, look, I know this went a little long. It's been months since I've done it, but hey, God bless you and your families. Please, if you see something, say something. And if you need us at all, give us a call on any little thing. We're going to be there for you, being very proactive out there. So thank you, and I'll see you next month.